Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai, Kahala Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors unto my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutation unto the hopeful elect. Kings and priests who are out there laboring, bringing out this word in all sincerity and in all truth. Brother Amawam from the Great Millstone Branch, Los Angeles, Southern California camp. Back here with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai this morning. Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson this morning through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And condemning to you 2/3 and unto you heathens, because you heathens are benefited from Israel's distress, as the name of this lesson will be entitled. Heathens benefited from Israelites' distress. You know, you Moabites, you Ammonites, you Japhites, you Elamites, you Hamites, all right, you Edomites. Okay, you have benefited off of our pain. The scripture said that we were going to be the tail and not the head. And I have a link here from Instagram. As you can see the link here, it says it's from, I think it's Black Knowledge on Instagram. It's the name of the link. As it says here, it's Unwritten Truths, How Indians and Asians Built Empires Off Black Struggles. Indians representing you Elamites. Okay, you East Indians. Okay, dwelling in India. Or you come over here. Or you get grants. Asians too, you get grants. These Hamites too, you get grants. All right, you get all your resources. You bring in your fake hair. Okay, you bring in your resources from your other lands and you set up shop, all right, in our communities, and you benefit off of our distress. Okay, you sell us, our women, the Judite women, right? You sell them this fake ass hair, all right, this horse hair they call it. You know, they go to the beauty supply, go get that fake ass hair for like $80, $200, $300, you know, which that's going up due to the tariffs. And that's damaging, all right, the Israelite, the daughters of Zion's scalp. You know, that's why they ain't growing no goddamn hair. You know, that's why they scalp is all dried out. They got hair losses and disease like that. Because ultimately, the Most High, he took away, all right, mainly Judah's scalp, all right, but the glory of your hair. And now you got these other nations, they set up shop, all right, they come into your land. Okay, and they sell you their fake product, and it damages you. Okay, so I want to play this video before. Matter of fact, let me before I read Luke, let me get the curses real quick here in Deuteronomy. How the Lord said that we were going to be the tail and not the head. All right, because when you're the tail of something, that means you're not in charge of anything. But when you're the head of something, you're the main distributor of the good. Okay, you will be the exporter. Okay, of everything, really. Where is that at? Thou shalt be the head and not the tail. Old Testament, and mind you too, I'm still trying to get my blue letter situated, because it's still crashing every time I try to go to it. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, which is the curses here in 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. And in this video that I'm going to show you, brothers and sisters, you will see how we will be made the tail and not the head. Because these nations could go up into our communities, all right, our projects, and set up their liquor stores, all right, beauty supplies, Louisiana fried chicken spots, all right, and sell this damn shrimp, lobster, crab, you know, gumbo and all this weird shit, you know, to our people, all right, and it's all bad for you. And they benefit off of it. They're able to send their kids through colleges. All right, you're not able to file an application at their job stores. When have you seen a black, Hispanic, or Native American working at a liquor store? You will see it, but you don't see it as a trend. Okay, you know, our people, we run this liquor store. No, you mainly see the heathens doing that. They run the hair supplies, they run the liquor stores, they run all that. You may see our people with the black businesses and all that, but still, they're still behind. Okay, they're not the main distributor of that goddamn fake hair. Okay, black women, who hair they rocking? They mainly rocking the other nation's hair. They're not even rocking their own hair. It goes to show you, they even got their own. They took away their own glory, and put on the other nation's glory instead, their crown. But check this out, man. Why I gotta go through all this hell? You know what I'm saying? Just to watch this video.
How Indians and
Let's
Asians
start
built
this over.
empires off black struggle.
Let's do this again.
Written truths. How Indians and Asians built empires off black struggle. They drew blueprints. How Indians and Asians. This is the unwritten truths. How Indians and Asians built empires off black struggle. They drew blueprints overseas, then set up shop in our pain. This is the unwritten truth. They didn't come to join us. They came to exploit us. In India and Asia, they designed blueprints before even landing in America. Step 1, target black communities. Step 2, own everything we depend on. They arrive with business plans, not dreams. Plans that center black neighborhoods as cash cows, liquor stores, gas stations, beauty supply shops, all pre-mapped, all deliberate. They get immigration status, government grants, and low interest loans. Then come straight to the hoods, not theirs, ours. They sell fake hair, laced with chemicals that they wouldn't let touch their daughters' scalps. Factories overseas churn out toxic products for black women, while they teach their own to never marry outside their race. They never hire us, never uplift us, but they live off us. Decades later, they're still here, still profiting, still silent when we're gunned down. This is not diversity. This is economic warfare, and it's been happening in plain sight.
Yep.
This is the unwritten.
Put their kids through colleges off of the money they made selling their chicken. All right, they synthetic hair. All right. And where you Jakes live, they able to put their families through a good living, while you tribes still suffer. All right, they selling you malt liquor. Jake get out there. What Tupac say? You know that Hennessy Hennessy got a nigga acting crazy or some shit. So what that nigga say? He said some shit about some goddamn Hennessy. Nigga always talk about some damn Hennessy, man. But that Hennessy had you niggas tripping, man. You buy that damn old English, which these heathens is selling it for cheap, you know, 2 for $5 and shit, you know, still reserves and shit. That these heathens are selling it, you know, and they're benefiting off of our distress. You tribes shouldn't be drinking that shit. So again, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 43, the stranger that is within thee shall get above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. Our people are very low. It's low for to have another nations come in your community, all right, that don't have the same face as you, that's not to your benefit. They look at you goddamn crazy for walking in a store, talk about hurry up and buy. All right, ready to shoot your ass or accuse you of stealing, right? They're ruling over you and benefiting and sending their kids through colleges and driving in the nicest cars. It don't even stay in that goddamn community. Not even eat none of that damn food, putting that shit on their daughter's hair, but they selling it to you. All right? And you tribes eat it all up. Verse 44, he shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. Do you see our people setting up shop like these heathens do? These heathens from north, south, north, central, south, northwest, you know what I'm saying? Throughout Babylon the Great and over the bodies of the waters, right? They set up shop. They're the ones that's the head. Look at China. All right? These motherfuckers is the main distributor of every goddamn thing. Damn near. Okay? You tribes don't have that. And they're able to get that shit, get the resources from their land, bring it over here and sell it for you for cheap or for low or for high. You know, these damn Elamites selling these goddamn boombox speakers. You know what I'm saying? Elam selling the speakers and shit. You got Ishmael running the goddamn gas station. You know, running the goddamn smoke shops. All right, running the goddamn swap meets. You know what I'm saying? They running everything. You just look around you and it will tell you, all right, just look at the other nations and it's not you. Okay? That's why our people, oh, we need black businesses and black of Wall Street and all that. It's because our people are not economically well off, so to say. Verse 44, he shall lend to thee and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head and thou shalt be the tail. Okay, our people are the tail here in Babylon the Great. Let's look at this again. I want to play this again.
This is the unwritten truths. How Indians and Asians built empires off black struggle. They drew blueprints overseas, then set up shop in our pain.
Motherfuckers, how you stop this?
Then set up shop in our pain. This is the unwritten truth. They didn't come to join us. They came to exploit us. In India and Asia, they designed blueprints before even landing in America. Step 1. Target black communities.
Target so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans communities. That's what they did.
Step 2. Own everything we depend on. They arrive with business plans, not dreams.
Right.
Plans that center black neighborhoods as cash cows, liquor.
Own everything that we depend on. What do you depend on? Soap, clothing, food, resources, everything. They own that. They own everything. China, and they own everything. Okay? He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to them. When Pharaoh, man, do you know when the Heavenly Father set up Joseph to set up Egypt over Egypt when he was a president? Don't you know he was able to distribute to everybody? Okay? When the Lord set him up over Egypt, all for the benefit of Israel's sake. You know, that's what it means to be in control of everything. You the main exporter. Everybody got to come to you because everybody had to come to Egypt and inquire about Joseph. Okay? And it's going to be the same thing in our kingdom. You're going to have to inquire amongst the tribes where our doors is not going to be shut day nor night. These damn heathens, now your doors is being shut. Commodities and shipments and shit like that and tariffs is being placed where you getting hit now. All because of what? For the controversy of Zion. This is why. You heathens are about to feel it.
Stores, gas stations, beauty supply shops, all pre-mapped, all deliberate. They get immigration status, government grants, and low interest loans. Then come straight to the hoods, not theirs, ours. They sell fake hair, laced with chemicals that they wouldn't let touch their daughters' scalps. Factories overseas churn out toxic products for black women, while they teach their own to never marry outside their race. They never hire us, never uplift us, but they live off us. Decades later, they're still here, still profiting, still silent when we're gunned down.
And it's you don't never feel no type of friendship with these heathens, no type of relationship, no type of, you know, ain't no heathen cool, man. Ain't no such thing as a cool heathen. You know what I'm saying? None of these heathens are cool. Okay? You know, although a man's ways please the Lord and they be at peace with us, they still demons. They still the enemy. But you are going to have it in our kingdom to where, all right, they gonna be getting their ass whooped. Okay? But it's gonna be a trading of places. Because you did have in our kingdom at one time where Solomon dealt with Hiram. Okay? But it was on good business decisions. It wasn't no exploiting other tribes.
This is not diversity. This is economic warfare, and it's been happening in plain sight.
Economic warfare. That's what these heathens has been doing since they came over here. Economic warfare. Psychological warfare. Okay? That's what they have been doing to the tribes. taking you down. Matter of fact, let's get Psalms 83 real quick, because that's in the nation's heart. All right, set up shop, make you the last hire, first fire. Damn, fucking. Should never left that goddamn door open, man. It's a Psalms 83. Psalms chapter 83, verse 1. A song or psalm of Asaph. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. And that's all these heathens. They have their secret councils of foreign relations, counsel how to keep the tribes down. Okay? The hidden ones, the